I can remember fairly early on in the lockdown feeling, I don't know, the weight of all this time stretching ahead of you, knowing you're going to be stuck indoors, not doing the sort of things you usually do. And I can remember just thinking, I have to do something musical.
Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through.
My name's Joel Piacentini. I'm 51 years old, just about to be 52, sadly, next month. I've got quite a large family, lots of brothers and sisters and nephews and nieces, and I haven't seen any of them face to face at all over this period since the beginning of the pandemic. So that's been pretty tough. But the music's definitely helped. I think without it, lockdown would have been much harder. I mean, obviously there's still aspects of it which have been very sad and difficult at times. I suppose the home has always been a place for music for me. You know, whenever we have a rehearsal, as long as there's no drums involved, it would be a collection of musicians in this very lounge playing together, you know. I started to learn guitar as a child, so probably about, I don't know, age 6 perhaps. And I've always been interested in guitar since then, you know, and then the band sort of came out of lockdown. Obviously, we were all frustrated that we couldn't play together anymore. We're looking at ways of carrying that on in lockdown as much as we could. So there are some family members, so I've got to, hopefully I remember everybody now, but my nephew Gareth plays bass. He was one of the first ones to play on one of the videos. My 2 nieces, who are sisters, Emma and Rebecca. So obviously I've played with them for many years through family parties and gigs and things. And then there's my brother-in-law over in Canada, in Vancouver. He's played on a couple of tracks. He's the one that taught me my first guitar chords. My wife has played on some tracks as well.
Georgia.
So it was my wife's father, George, and it was just a very favourite song of his, you know, and he died a good few years ago now, and was another great lover of music. I'd say that was probably his favourite song, and it was just, music is very emotional, isn't it? And it takes you, music can take you back to a time as well. It's evocative of a time and mood. So it is very powerful. I mean, I really don't know what I'd do without music. My dad had a lovely voice. He died a few years back now. I mean, he never sang in public very much, but he certainly did at family parties. So, you know, you could say maybe that started things off, but it's always been a big part of the family. So, and there've been many family parties in this room where, you know, there's been lots of music going on. So in that respect, I suppose it hasn't changed. Home has always been a place for music for me.
Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly, still in peaceful dreams I see